we are not designed to eat meat because we don't have the teeth to rip out flesh from an animal that just died. If you were a cat, you can rip it and you swallow it right away. Our teeth don't have that design. They would fall out if you did that. Try to do that. It's so tight. The flesh is so tight. It becomes more easily chewable when you are cooking it. When you break down the protein structures, you destroy them, which is destroying them.
You're cooking it so you can chew it.
You destroy the protein and then you can chew it.
Okay.
So it becomes like bread, in a way. Whereas in that form, your body doesn't have the ability to do that. Plus, the stomach has only very weak hydrochloric acid, enough to digest things like nuts, seeds, vegetables, grain foods, and so on. But it's not capable of digesting, concentrated meat that requires 5 times more concentration of hydrochloric acid than we have.
It does?
Like a cat. If you, as I mentioned, you put the chicken in a cat's stomach, it will dissolve entirely. The whole thing will be digested.
Because it has more hydrochloric acid?
Yes, but cats sleep a long time. They need to. I lived in Africa and I watched the lions, and they sleep 20, sometimes 3 days in a row. And you pass by and they raise their heads and then go back to sleep. So, for them, they need to, that's a completely different kind of species. You don't see the same thing for herbivores, grazing animals. Gorillas, elephants, the strongest animals, the cows that make milk, by the way. Where is their protein intake?
From grasses. Yeah.
Well, no, from the air.
Oh, from the air, yes.
It's the carbon, oxygen, hydrogen, and nitrogen.
Thank you for reminding
A horse,
this.
a wild horse, big lungs. So they ingest all those molecules that convert into amino acids just in our body. Why did nature not put protein in breast milk, except 1.4%? If the baby is breastfeeding for a year, it will be 0.9% protein. So why would there be even less protein the older you grow? Right. Because we don't need to eat it. We're not designed to eat concentrated proteins. We can, but it is a disadvantage because it will be much harder on the digestive system to deal with it, and the side effects are much harder. That's why the China study showed that in China, the largest ever study done on all diseases, virtually no cancers, no heart disease, no diabetes in these countries and places or rural areas where people didn't have access to animal proteins.